See, it's not your price list because your shoplift card. Yeah. Fuck is this now? Machine is half fixed.
Which one?
The forklift. He fixed the reel last week. And he came back, took the 2 pistons off it today. Took them away. Let's see what gets done with those. I thought it was understood he would be finished today, but apparently not. I don't think he's going to get back before dark to put those pistons back on. Which is going to fuck my Monday up.
Oh, he's going to come back Monday and do it?
I guess. He's not going to do it Sunday because he's big time religious and, you know, Sunday is the day he preaches and all that stuff, so. Not going to be back on Sunday. I know that already. Supposed to warm up on Monday?
What's that? Yeah, it's supposed to.
It is,
yeah.
I thought so. Next week's supposed to be a warming trend.
Yeah, like 45, 50.
Yeah, which means I want to get
60,
shit done, and I'm not going to be able to do it because my fucking machine isn't ready yet.
They're going to be in the mud, though, all melting.
That's whatever, but I'm getting shit done. Been in the mud before. Be in the mud again.
Where's the machine sitting?
Right up by me.
What was the original problem?
Just hydraulic leaks. Tilt pistons need to be repacked. And the goddamn reel was leaking. And so it's taking care of that, hopefully. So I want to get some shit done. And have a lot of shit done before it gets hot. Because I have cutting to do and shit like that. I don't have a whole lot of cars left, but not like we did, not like last year. You know, last year we had 551 fucking cars more in the yard. So,
what's the scrap metal around the yard that's got to get cut up?
well, I gotta do some trucks. I gotta do some those airport things, whatever the fuck they are. Just pieces of metal that are too heavy to go in the crusher and still too big to go in the dumpster the way they are. I gotta size them down a little bit. We're not sending the prepared steel. But I need to size it enough so I can get it in there. So there's a certain amount of cutting I still have to do. And of course, trucks, I have to cut them up. You know, drop the rears, drop the fronts, pull the engines, all of that goes in separately. Section the chassis up a little bit. All I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is cutting fucking fence.
Oh, how's the fencing going?
Well, actually, I got a lot done. You know, probably more than 40, somewhere between 40 and 50 sections. But it's a pain in the ass. It's fucking sawdust, constant splinters. I mean, you know, it's just... And that shit burns like paper, so you're kind of just like feeding a locomotive, you know? You shove it into the fucking stove and almost fast as it burns. But it is getting rid of it. The ashes have about 15 million fucking nails in them, so they're going right in the garbage.
So do you sift out the nails or just...
No, into the dumpster it goes. I don't give a shit about the nails. Iron's not worth shit right now, and the last thing I want is a big pile of nails on the ground someplace.
How much today do you spend stoking the fire?
Yeah, well, whenever I walk past it, I shove it in the handful. This week will be warm, so I'm not going to bother with it. So maybe first thing in the morning, that's about it. Nothing.
It'll melt whatever all snow there's down there.
Yeah.
Notice there's none here.
No.
You're right on the edge of it.
Yep.
The further north you go, there's nothing. Poughkeepsie got nothing.
Yeah.
Fishkill and nothing. Problem down in the cities, they put lounge chairs and garbage pails out to keep your parking spot. People are fighting over it, and then the police are frowning on it. It's identity theft week at Jane's house.
Uh-oh. She got robbed?
Well, hacked. Let's go with that. There's an attempted robbery, but
What did they try to hack?
comes up to me and she's like, well, I got a surprise. What's the surprise? I won $2.2 million. Publishers Clearinghouse. And I go, yeah. No, I'm willing to bet that's a fraud. That's a scam. So I said, okay, tell me about this. And she starts walking me through everything. And I'm like, you didn't write a check or give your account number out to anybody? Well, sure. Yep, that's a scam. And they needed like $2,000 to mail her a check because that's the fees and what it costs to mail a check to advance her some money. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, cancel that check. We're going to the bank. As soon as the doors open, you're going to cancel that check and you're going to alert your credit cards. You're going to call the bank up. Well, I don't want to do that. Well, Jane, you've been scammed and identity thefted and everything else.
Yeah.
And of course, now the charges start coming in. Facebook, Uber, charges down in Georgia, all over the place, Ireland, Mexico. You better start. And I said, you have to get new credit cards. Well, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you're gonna. And then so finally, the neighbor got involved, and then the son-in-law got involved, and like this, all the stuff you got to do now. She got to change your phone number. And she's got to unsubscribe to all these emails. I'm like, she's got like 8,000 or something in there, and I'm like, oh, yeah. She switched from NYSEG to some other alternate power company and said, we'll save you half the money. And she's paying around $200 a month, $220 a month. Guess what the bill starts coming in as? Almost $500 a month. So she got to unsubscribe to that and quit mail. I said, oh my God.
You didn't sound like she can't take care of her own affairs anymore. When they get to that point.
And then one of her cousins is sick and dying in the hospital out there in Ohio, and one of them is having trouble over there in Detroit. So she's saying there might be a road trip out there. I'm like, okay.
To Detroit again?
I said, you gotta check the weather. I'm not going out in the blizzard, you know. When the weather is like this, they say crime is somewhat down.
Ah! Somewhat down, from very high to just high.
Yeah. Loves her junk mail though. And I said, why don't you call up these, all these places that are sending you the junk mail and just cancel all this junk mail? And I got no answer. Oh, so how was the train show down at Botanical Gardens?
You were down there.
Oh, I know. I had a good time.
I told her that you saw her down there, and I told her you took pictures. And I told her I didn't give a shit. Or whatever else you did down there. None of my business. What the hell is this guy doing?
Forever.
And she made me sit through pictures of stupid fucking plant houses or whatever.
Pretty old down there.
Mm.
I think that's like 1880s or 1890s.
Oh,
down
yeah,
there.
that's somewhere in there. I forget. Mikey?
You sent me a picture or something.
Must be a picture of your spot. You taking
Yeah,
it
right. Yep.
Ah!
It's alright, and the time I park there, it doesn't matter. Then people park on both sides. I don't give a shit. They block me in and block the entrance, or they go up on the fucking grass. Saw a big special on that MH370 fight. It's all theories, of course.
Well, they have found pieces of the plane now, so at least they have a clue where it went down somewhat. They know it went down. When you find pieces of the aircraft, that means it's not on a tarmac somewhere waiting to be loaded with explosives. It's at the bottom of the ocean.
Then there, do you see that crazy video? That guy was all like, "It's in Diego Garcia." He was yelling and screaming.
No, I didn't bother.
Oh, yeah, they're showing that on the special, and I'm going, fucking please, you know? What the hell the Navy want with that plane and those people? What the hell, you know? Of all the conspiracy theories to buy in, that would be like I'd bite off on UFOs before I bit off on that one. I was like, come on, please, what the fuck, you know? And how many people are at Diego Garcia? You know, eventually somebody's gonna mumble something eventually and say, "Hey, we know where the plane is."
They know it was in the air for many, many, many hours after his transponder was turned off.
And this thing zigzagged all over the damn place. Took 2 years to find Air France.
Yep.
And they said they got, you know, twice the technology, but it's just... how long did it going to take to find the Titanic.
Yeah. 1912 to 1986, or 84, or 5, or 85.
And you got to get the best in the world with the top equipment. Go out there and find it. They had an idea.
The whole thing was a cover for finding a Russian submarine.
Yeah, to find the money. Well, that's what he told the Navy. He says, okay, I'll find your sub on one condition.
No, the cover story was we're looking for the Titanic. That was legitimate.
Yeah.
But it was only a cover.
Yeah.
What they were really looking for was a Russian submarine.
And they hired him for that.
Yeah.